2 months ago, I started a Faceless football YouTube channel, and today it has 850 subscribers and 8,000 watch hours and nearly 500,000 views. But here's the interesting part: most of my videos didn't go viral. In fact, some barely got any views. So, in this video, I will show you everything: the data, the ideas I tried, what worked, what completely failed, and how I managed to reach 8,000 watch hours in just 2 months. Let's back to the beginning. But before we get into numbers, let me make one thing clear. I'm not a YouTube guru and I haven't figured out some secret formula. I'm just an introvert who decided to experiment to see what I could build and document the result. I simply sharing what I tried, what worked, what failed, and what I learned along the way. So let's go back to where this whole experiment started. For more than a year, I have been trying to build Faceless YouTube channel, and honestly, I failed. I tried different channels, different ideas, different niches, and none of them really worked. I will talk about those failures in another video. But then in 2026, the World Cup was coming, and I thought I'm a football fan and maybe this is my chance. So on June 1st, I started my new football channel. My initial goal was pretty simple: get 500 subscribers during the World Cup and reach 1000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I had another goal. I wanted to make 100 shorts during the World Cup. So on June 2nd, I uploaded my first short and it got more than 2000 views. I was thrilled. I felt like nothing could stop me now. So I started to upload shorts almost every day, and most of them were getting around 1000 views. I was happy, but honestly, I wanted more. Still, I knew this is the part of YouTube journey. Then came my first long-form video. I uploaded on June 7th. After 24 hours, 10 views. That's it. So I uploaded my second long video, and guess what? 9 views again. At that point, I knew I had to change something. After doing some research, I came up with an idea: head-to-head football data visualization. The idea was simple: compare two teams, show their history, their results, their records. And because these videos were relatively quick to make and I could produce them while the World Cup was happening. So on June 28, I uploaded Brazil versus Japan head-to-head story. I thought this one could finally take off. After 24 hours, 19 views. Not 19,000, just 19. But because these videos are relatively easy to make, I decided to keep experimenting with them. The problem was, I'm not very patient person. So while I was supposed to keep making these videos, I kept getting distracted. I started to making documentaries, scout comparison, best 11 videos, blah blah blah. And most of them were failed. Then on 8th July, I uploaded a Spain versus Belgium head-to-head story, and something completely changed. Within 24 hours, I passed 1000 views. That was my first long video to cross 1000 views. I was extremely happy. Within 5 days, the video passed 9000 views and generated almost 300 hours of watch time and brought me around 35 subscribers. I was over the moon. And then the things got even crazier. My next two videos got around 13,000 and 40,000 views, generating almost 2,000 of watch hours between them. At that point, I thought, okay, I think finally I found my way. Then came Argentina versus England match. I thought this was another huge opportunity. So I uploaded an Argentina versus England head-to-head video. And once again, the channel surprised me. Within just 24 hours, it got more than 8,000 views. I started thinking, maybe this one could reach 100,000 views. But it didn't. It eventually stopped around 57,000 views. But it became my biggest video at that point. And more importantly, it brought me more than 140 subscribers and around 1,500 watch hours. While all of this was happening, I was also experimenting with shorts. At first, I was making this kind of shorts, but eventually I started to creating more data-rich videos. And that's when I finally found a shorts format that worked for me. One of those shorts reached almost 5,000 views. and brought me more than 35 subscribers. Then one passed 20,000 views and brought me more than 50 subscribers. So while my shorts were growing, my long form videos were also starting to perform. My next videos got around 6,500 views, 49,000 views, 18,000 views, and 6,400 views. And suddenly the channel was no longer the tiny channel that I started 2 months earlier. In total, channel reached almost 500,000 views and more than 7,800 watch hours within just 109 videos, and I was getting very close to my first big milestone, 1000 subscribers. So now on, I will keep making shorts and see if I can finally reach to get 1000 subscribers and apply for monetization. And that's basically the story of how I went from starting a football channel from 0 to almost 850 subscribers and 8000 watch hours in about 2 months. I will apply for monetization and then I will let you know. And if you want to follow the journey, the wins, the failures, the experiments, and hopefully the money, hit subscribe. And next week I will show you that what happening with my Adobe stock channel. Thanks for watching.